Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We stand for the national anthem of France. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And that gets things running. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Jim, who do you reckon is pivot? Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's swept. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, what has happened? Has another go! Goal! Spain! And that's got him off to a flyer.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Danny Olmo! Danny Olmo! Oh, he's been caught napping! No way through, so back it comes. He's tried one! He's got a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
He's gone for goal. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yamal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time.
It's Alonso! Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hernandez, and they've got a throw. Chouameni, Dani Olmo is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's not an especially good pass, that. Not the most convincing of passes. Upamecano, Chouameni, Dani Olmo. Mbappe, Xabi Alonso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Xabi Alonso is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Yamal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this is Morata. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dani Olmo is offering a wry smile there.
Big header! And he's denied! Defending of the desperate variety. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? And that's put paid to a promising move. Upamecano. Hernandez. Upamecano. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And for a moment, time stood still. They've played it short. He's in a great position. A header! Decent enough try. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
Spain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Mignon with the clearance. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Dani Olmo, and he's let fly. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Morata. It's Morata! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Chouameni. And it's Dembele.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely spread. Can he get it through? Yamal, he's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's in! And they're at it again, in double... At his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Merci d'accueillir
Well,
les deux
for me,
équipes.
it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Spain utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Dani Olmo could move up a gear here. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through. Real chance! They've scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is
Shapes to shoot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Morata! Sticks it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Or talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here. Xabi Alonso plays it short. France are looking, and he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rabiot. Koundé. And it's Rabiot. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Morata! Tchouameni is there, and he can get that clear. To Rabiot. And he's being shifted off it. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this...
He's got tall! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Le numéro 7.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Morata does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Dani Olmo, played out towards the right wing. Oh, no joy this time. Upamecano. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Yamal. Morata. Fernando goes for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Pulls it back. Yamal! Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out. Camavinga. Doué. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Gets a good foot in there. Grimaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Torres. Has a shot! Terrific! Oh no, this does not look good. Now what about this cross? Can he finish? Rabiot. Dani Olmo! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Après 86 minutes de jeu par le numéro 25. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
Oyarzabal. Good, strong midfield running here.
Le numéro 21. Changement en cours.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually...
Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hernandez. He's picked his way through.
5 minutes.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, shooting chance!
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Le numéro
actually.
20. Attention.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ferran Torres. Great chance! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal... And that's it. Spain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely... And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And it's Olmo. Oh, really good feet. And this is Morata, and he shoots! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Tries a shot! It's in! Two, and we've barely begun here. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Aos 10 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 19.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Morata. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Oh, what has happened here? Cross the bullish header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Spain have hit a quick-fire double here. Yamal. Oh, played right into his path. It's Morata! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal. That is a brilliant interception. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Morata. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! Pedro Neto. Dani Olmo. And this is Torres. Shapes to shoot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Morata. Morata! No, that's just wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Could be danger here. Bernardo Silva. And it's made its way to him. Vitinha. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedro Neto. In with the challenge. And this is Torres. Oh, what a climb! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's got the beating of his man. Yamal!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Yamal. That pass isn't the best. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's had it nicked away. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Vitinha. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Diogo Costa claims comfortable.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. He's gone for goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Spain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Spain are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, great run, magical! Driving through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Good effort from distance. He's put it wide.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Bernardo Silva. Morata gets a foot in here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Ronaldo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He was under real pressure there. Kike did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep it. Oh, chance! And it's in! An act of charity, gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And they've got a throw. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's in plenty of space here. Fernando Torres gets his head on it! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. they're demoralised. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a threatening ball. Chance for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Número 11. Número 24.
Big header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that comes to nothing. João Felix, Dani Olmo, now it's Yamal, and this is Torres, in by Fernando Torres, and it's claimed by the keeper. Nachos Nunes, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Morata is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to...
Dani Olmo! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Xavi Alonso threads one in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. There's the shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Nunez. João Felix. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good spread. Can he get away here? He has found the way through. Cross flung in towards the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vitinha.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. Torres! And he's following up. Oh, taken with style. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Cristiano Ronaldo pinches it off him. Now it's Yamal. Now this could be a chance. And Torres! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that will be it. Spain can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Spain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. Game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Digne. That has been slung wide. That's a decent clearance. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Berbatov. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Digne. Tries to play it through. Again! Decent hit and on target. Digne goes short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. He's looking wide. Berbatov. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And he's there to clear it. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. And now they can spring out of defence. Barkley. And he's played it back. Played out towards the right wing. Flings in across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Still goalless. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a decent ball. Watkins. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 27 el dorsal 11.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And the counter is on. Decent progress down the left. Thinks one through. Cleared away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That is a brilliant interception. Barkley. McGinn. Into Barkley. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Looking to play him in. Watkins receives it in a good position here. Knocks it out wide. Skims one in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a good-looking chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Odegaard, and it's Palmer, done delicately. That's beautifully weighted. Lewis Skelly gets into a good position. And they've got a throw. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Odegaard. Rice.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a searching pass. Digne can get it clear. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a really well-measured ball. Berbatov. Foden. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Digne. Barkley. And it's Barkley. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Watkins. Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, sweet feet. And he whips it. He rises! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Foden. Now it's Haaland. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's heaved it away. Foden picks it up out wide. An instinctive delivery.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Onana, nicely spread. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Akanji. And Alexander-Arnold. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Onana. Barkley. Cash. To McGinn. Sancho. Onana. Here's Sancho. Played into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Foden. Quality ball. Neatly clipped into space. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now it's Sancho. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That is good alertness. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Cash. McGinn. Out to the left it goes. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from... And he's had a hit! And that is high. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tielemans. Rice. And it's Berbatov. Gives it back. And it's Rice. Szoboszlai. And Lewis Skelly. Sancho. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Deep into stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Strokes it back. He's tried one! Off the post! Palmer. Now Foden. Haaland. Foden. And it's Palmer. Played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now Ødegaard. Great ball, and he's in here! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position. In big chance! And he's there to belt it away. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Morsi. Ah, he's given it away. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, can he get onto this? Haaland, played out towards the right wing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still goalless at the moment. Bristol looking to pass their way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking tidy in possession here. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lewis Skelly. Akanji. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Foden. Now it's Foden. No, he's seen through all of that. Morsi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Some really good ball movement.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Morsi. Bristol finding their passes. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone for the shots. That's a decent clearance. Morsi, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Berbatov. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Rice. And Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. for Rice. Palmer. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
And now they can clear their lines. Palmer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. It's a good spell of possession, this.
There will be
played
one
out wide.
added time.
That has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Foden! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a searching pass. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a smartly directed ball. And it's Berbatov. Lewis Skelly. And it's Ødegaard. Bristol can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Berbatov. And Berbatov! It's bounced back off the post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ødegaard. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Passes short and sharp. Oh, a delicate chip through. Cleared away.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
He's got away. Shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! They are in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 67 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Bristol grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Played back in. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's whipped it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Lewis Skelly. For Palmer. Played into space out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Number 2. Coming on the field. Number 6. Number
Almost
20.
75 minutes on the clock now. Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Little pass back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Berbatov. Not the most convincing of passes. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Bristol
18.
making another change
Coming
here.
on the field
So,
is
time for a potential
number
game
13.
changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Terrific header! Really well taken goal. And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smart.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to get it away.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a throw. Ball driven towards the far post. Can he finish? Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough.
And the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Rice claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
Thanks
that
to
CCTV
Jim alongside me,
is now
and
in
as the fans
operation
make their
for
way
your
home,
safety.
so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Out towards the flank. That had too much on it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I personally like the look of the very impressive Miles Lewis-Skelly. Yes, he's a fullback, but he plays a hybrid role. He often finds himself in central midfield too, and that way he can control the game with his passing 1 minute, then all of a sudden he can just speed the game up with his running power. And I suppose you could refer to this fella as a roaming playmaker.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ødegaard. Foden. Looking for a runner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played in by Foden. And they've got rid.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Decent progress down the left. Wolverhampton have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to... Gets his head on it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Rice. Ødegaard. Somewhat off target. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice turns back here, probably the best option. Kelly. And it's Berbatov. Ødegaard cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away. Just the keeper to beat! Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal! First blood drawn! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Wolverhampton have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foden. Oh, it's played into... He gets big! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Doherty. Doherty. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, a bust challenge. Turns and goes back. Looking to go deep. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great vision. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance for a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Van Dijk. That has not gone well. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Wolverhampton can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it looks like they just want to...
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Foden. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, nice touch. It's gone out for a throw-in. Palmer. Ødegaard. Lewis Skelly. For Palmer. Foden. Can he get it through? And the flag has stayed down. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's forced to go back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ødegaard. Played out wide. The final 5 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Berbatov. Ødegaard. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure.